The average teacher leaves education within 6 years, and the question we need to explore today is why. My name is Jennifer Ballmann, and this is my first year in a teaching position with our district. I've been an employee within special programs for 3 years. As an advisory board member, I have had the opportunity to advocate for our first, third, and sixth year teachers. What comes next is a small sampling of what they've relayed regarding job satisfaction during a series of polls, phone conversations, and surveys conducted upon entering and exiting the field of education or our district. Many of my coworkers assume I lack experience in education simply because I'm a first-year teacher. As a first-year teacher, my opinion has been considered lower in value. But administration knows my diverse skill set, spanning management, technology, communications, art, science, which historically has set me apart. By reputation, many of you know me well. Associating my name with a culture of kindness and empathy towards our students and families, cornerstones in fostering an inclusive and supportive environment in our program. But last week, I went to the food pantry because I did not have enough money to buy groceries to eat. People should just listen to what I have to say or get to know just what it is I do before they micromanage me. Just sit, listen, ask questions about why I do what I do. Don't just observe me. Don't just give me a list of things you want to see me change without understanding just what it is I do and why. Why is important. Just listen. And I really ought to quit because this is just absolutely ridiculous. Do you know that I could make more money at Starbucks? And, I'd at least have better health insurance and I'd get free coffee that way. Or from the students, representatives that we have who deal with our at-risk population. I do it for the student who has a shit home life, whose father screams at him during live class every day. This kid is so ashamed to show up. He just sits silently in the background and just pretends not to exist. And I do it for the kid who spent every day cussing at me about how he didn't understand what the bleepity bleep 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 good a reading lesson every day was going to do for him. He's 15 and can't read basic words that most students learn by first grade. He thinks he's dumb. He's not dumb. He's one of the smartest kids I know. And I do it for the kid who heard from his brother that I was the most annoying teacher, who messaged him every day in every class just to remind him to log in. Both of these boys, by the way, are currently missing, and I haven't seen one of them in almost a year. But the youngest one was finally learning how to read before he vanished, and this is one of my students that I'm speaking of today. But these are just a small part of what makes teachers so dissatisfied with their job. It is not necessarily that we have unrealistic expectations, but job satisfaction among our staff really overlooks the unique challenges of virtual environment, adds to education and teaching. Right now, I am discussing this with you from my bathroom where I have taught all day because we've had tornadoes going on, child is home, I have chicks next to me. But that is not what is leading to job satisfaction. It is the inadequate support for training and professional development for staff, which leads to some of the most ineffective ideas that I have seen yet. What we really need to look at today are some new avenues to explore in order to retain highly qualified staff that provide opportunities for leadership, collaboration, and growth. We need to conduct a root cause analysis that really gives a detailed look at the why behind so many people are leaving education and why so few are entering into education. And really take a deep look at the unique situations that the virtual school environment brings to the table, both the positives and the negatives. We have a fantastic school culture, but we have indirect communication methods, which many of the teachers have found frustrating and very misleading. I think taking a moment to acknowledge the opposing viewpoints from staff members and administration can lead to more productive conversations and really a deeper dive into what we can do as a whole to resolve this issue at hand.